In a very interesting move, the Lagos State government has unveiled the alignment for the Green Line project, a $3 billion 70 kilometers metro rail project designed to alleviate pressure on the city's road networks. The island part of Lagos, especially areas like Ozumba Mbadiwe, Amadu Bello Way, and the Lekki-Epe Expressway, has long suffered from heavy traffic congestion. As the city continues to grow rapidly, the limited number of road means people spend long hours stuck in traffic. This problem is made worse by constant road repairs and lack of reliable mass transit options. To address these challenges, the Lagos State government, through the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority (LAMATA), has announced the Green Line, a major metro rail project worth $3 billion. This 70 kilometers railway project will connect Marina to the Lekki Free Trade Zone, offering a better way for people to move around the city and easing the pressure on the busy roads. The Green Line would also include 17 stations. It begins at Marina stations and runs eastwards on elevated tracks along Ring Road. It crosses the 5 Cowries and Falmore bridges and then joins the Lekki-Epe Expressway. One of the first major stops will be at the Civic Center, with the train station located south of the Civic Tower. After passing the Lekki toll gate, the railway will continue at ground level with stations at Lekki Phase 1, Freedom Way, Jakande Market, and Chevron. Once it crosses the new Dr. Harris Bridge, it becomes elevated again through the Ajah flyover, where a 3-level station will be built. From there, it moves back to ground level near Abraham Adesanya and continues along several communities including Ogombo, Songotedo, Lakwe, Eleko, and ends at the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Each station will have a modern design featuring green and white colors, pedestrian bridges, elevators, and escalators to make them accessible to all passengers. There will also be a large depot near Songotedo and a parking facility near the Lekki Free Trade Zone. According to the plan, the trains will consist of 8 cars per set and travel at speed of 100 km per hour with a minimum waiting time of 3 minutes between stations. The system is expected to carry 35,000 people per hour in each direction. The project will be built in stages. However, stakeholders have raised concerns about the number and locations of the stations. In Victoria Island, for example, only one station is planned, at the Civic Center, which could limit access for people who live and work in that area. Some people believe that the line should pass through more commercial areas like Amadu Bello Way and Ozumba Mbadiwe, with additional stops at busy places like Bonny Camp and NNPC. This would make the train more useful, help reduce crowds at a single station, shorten delays, and give more people easy access to the system. Others have raised concerns about the spaces between the stations in Lekki. They suggested adding more stops at places like Sandfield, Marwa, Graceland, Abijo, and Beechwood Estates. These locations are busy and would likely increase the number of passengers. Adding more stations from 17 to 29 will make trips longer, increasing travel time from 76 to 92 minutes. It will also raise the cost by an estimated $240 to $360 million. However, major stakeholders believe this would be worth it, as it will serve more people and make the system more efficient. For example, with 17 stations, the train system could serve up to 340,000 passengers. But with 29 stations, that number could rise to 580,000. The Green Line is planned to use 8-car trains, which are 160 meters in length. In contrast, the Blue Line uses 10-car trains, which are 200 meters in length. Stakeholders believe that using smaller trains now may save money, but could lead to overcrowding and higher costs later if upgrades are needed. They suggested planning for longer trains now to avoid future problems. Another concern is the cost of the project. Although, according to the design of the railway, about 82% will be built at ground level, which is typically the least expensive mode of rail constructions. Many stakeholders are concerned about the project's $3 billion price tag, which translates to an average of $43 million per kilometer. For the record, the global average cost of constructing a railway which is not designed to be on an elevated platform is pegged at $100 million per kilometer, with elevated and underground construction costing roughly about $150 to $200 million per kilometer respectively. These figures have prompted demands for a clearer breakdown of expenses to ensure transparency and value for money. There are also broader integration questions. An international rail expert have proposed that the Green Line should not terminate independently at Marina but instead merge seamlessly with the Blue Line, which already has a terminal station there. Doing so would allow for uninterrupted journeys from Lekki Peninsula into the broader rail network, sparing riders the inefficiency of switching trains and reducing congestions at terminal points. This is not just a technical adjustment but a strategic move towards creating a truly integrated transit ecosystem. Lagos State government, aware of these expectations and limitations, has committed to delivering the entire 68 to 70 kilometers route in one go, departing from the phased construction strategy used for the construction of the blue and the red lines. By completing the full alignment before commencing commercial operations, officials aim to unlock the benefit of the rail system at once, maximizing its impact and avoiding the drowned-out delays that have hampered similar projects in the past. Recall that in 2025, Lagos State government signed an agreement with the Federal Ministry of Finance Incorporated to start preliminary works. The federal budget also includes over 146 billion naira for the project. A three-way deal has been signed between Lagos State government, the Federal Ministry of Finance Incorporated, and China Harbour Engineering Company to design, finance, and operate the Green Line. Completing the entire project in one phase is seen as the best approach, as it will allow Lagos State to get the full benefit of the system sooner. Building a rail line in part can delay results and reduce efficiency. Many cities build multiple lines at once to improve public transport and increase ridership. Lagos can learn from this and aim to complete the Green Line quickly. It is also a known fact that disruptions during constructions are expected, but the best way to reduce the impact is to finish the work as fast as possible. Working at night and carefully planning construction will help reduce traffic problems during the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Green Line is here to stay, and Lagos State is serious about completing the project. Do well to drop your honest comment. Tell us what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.